Hey, good afternoon, Bob Trade Genius. The 15th of August, and I just want to walk through the day's activity here. And I'm going to start with the 5-minute chart of ES, and this is why we have the day trading money machine, so you don't have to do a whole lot of thinking and wondering or worrying. But I want to just point out a couple things too. You're just better off trading one direction so you don't get chopped up, and so if you'd have just took your long trades today, it'd be worth um, probably nearly $1,000 to you today. So if you look here, the market sold off right away, went right below the overnight low, so that's the first thing you look at. And then we had a slingshot, and that slingshot actually failed today. So usually give it 4 points, and it broke down to 28.03, but that immediately brought in another trade right here, and that trade would have ran up to here, and then you had another trade right here, and it didn't get the green black, but we got a confirmation signal from stochastics. You take the trade into VWAP, and then it chopped around a little bit, and then a lot of times it'll fail at lunchtime here, and then you got a final stochastic buy here after money flow already started to turn up, and you'd ran that into the close. So it's hard because a lot of times you want to trade these things short, and it's the reversals that will get you. So you might as well just wait for the cleanest setups. And if you're trading this on the 15-minute, you could do this with Nadex, and so right here, and you can use this as an hourly gauge too. So the first trade out of the chute is, once again, just take the Nadex trades long. Just wait for your setup here, and this is what you would have bought. And I went ahead and I bought this into the VWAP earlier today, early in the morning. And that trade actually didn't work, so there was no, excuse me 1 second, sorry about that. There was no real cover into the VWAP. It just failed, and it failed hard. Had to bail out of that trade, and then it broke down, and then this trade set up perfectly, and then we had an end of the day trade here also that set up perfectly too. So just think blue. I put blue in for my stochastics, and for those who have day trading money machine, we talked about this the other day, set up DTMM twice, one at 25 and 5, one at 3 and 3, use stochastics for 3 and 3, and then watch it against the money flow here, and you get these confirmations. These are nice trades, okay? And then one of the things that gave me confidence that this thing was going to fly back in towards VWAP into the close was three things. One is that you had low volume node here, you had the overnight low here. Whatever it is, 84% of the time it likes to come back into the zone. And then we also had the VIX, which I'm going to talk about. VXX was starting to sell off again right away, which led me to believe that they're going to try to ramp this thing into the close, and that's exactly what they did. It was anticipating the news, if you will. So today's sell-off was a lot to do with the volatility contracts expiring and rolling over, and then my expectation is that we should get a couple days of some positive trading action. We bought the 282.50s for the 22nd, and then we sold the 282.50s for Friday as kind of a calendar trade, and just to see where this thing heads for Friday. So what I'm told open interest is that the 280 strike and the 285 strike has the most open interest left, and we'll see which one they're going to try to bleed off and which one they're going to try to pin. But we went back above VWAP again, and so like I said, with the dollar, let me go back here, is the dollar's still hanging tough, and it just makes no sense trying to trade anything else other than trading the most liquid contract with ES until we see this thing's going to blow out or roll over. and that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep it simple. But if you want to trade with us, go out to the tradelikeagenius.com. Go out to the specials. Get the software. It pays for itself. It would have paid for itself today. Just using it. Just trade from the long side. If it's going to be a trend down day, just wait to see if you get an end of the day move, or if you get an end of Europe close move. And that's all you really need for the day. The more you trade, the more likely it is you're going to lose money. So with that said, I'm glad you listened, and come join us and make some money with us. Thanks. Bye-bye.